Welcome back to Coach's Corner on OUGrizzlies.com. I'm joined by head basketball coach Greg Kampe. Coach, another tough game for your... I guess it's time to start now. Another tough game for your Oakland team. South Dakota State playing really good basketball. Talk about tomorrow night's matchup.
Well, like I told you the other day when we did this thing, I think they're probably playing as good as any... No, I think it's hard to say because Oral Roberts has played so well. But I think they have just a slight edge right now in the preseason and what they've done and who. And I mean, they're really good, and they have a great point guard. I think he's a pro. I mean, that's how good he is. I've talked to a few, my buddies that are in the NBA, and I'm really raving about him and making sure they see him because this kid's a great player. As good a player as we've seen in the Summit League since we've been in it, and. They're playing good. I mean, they're really playing good. They got a bunch of guys that can shoot it. They're really on a roll right now, so they feel like they're invincible. And it's going to be a really difficult game for us.
Talk about their offense. They've always been a very talented offensive team. Where do they stack up, in your opinion, being a great offensive coach yourself and the teams that you've had that have averaged close to 85 points a game? Where does South Dakota State's offense rank against those teams?
Well, I think it's right in there. I mean, they're really good at sharing the ball and distributing. And right now, it's early, but right now they're playing with such great confidence. They're shooting it so well. They shot the three extremely well last night. They went to Washington when they won that game. I think they were 10 for 19. And when you got that point guard is so good at getting to the free throw line and penetrating. If you help on him, they kick it out to guys that can shoot. But the key, I think, to their team this year is their bigs are playing pretty good. Fagan and Heemstra are really playing good basketball. They're guarding, they're protecting the basket a little bit better than they have in the past. They're rebounding better than they have in the past. And especially at the offensive end, they're really rebounding the ball well. They've had a tremendous season up to this point, and I think they're really good.
Not known for their defense, but they've actually been holding people down as of late, holding IPFW under 60 last night. Has their defense really improved that much?
I think I can answer that question better after we play them. Obviously, we've played games with them in the past that were 100. I think we beat them in the tournament last year, 110 to 90. So they put, so it's a racehorse, up and down type of basketball. They like to play our style of basketball, so it's been a lot of fun when we've played them. When you play that fast, both teams are going that fast, there's a lot of times that you get in 5-on-4 or 3-on-2 or 4-on-3 situations because the ball's flying up down the floor and people can't keep up. So while you might say they weren't good defensively, maybe they are good defensively, but it's just because the game has been going so fast. It's a lot different to guard 5-on-5 in a very slow, beat-em-up game than it is up and down. So I don't ever want to say somebody's not good defensively or not good offensively. I think they've won a lot of games. They won 19 games last year, so whatever they did was successful, and they're really playing good right now.
This game will feature two of the best point guards in the country. Talk about that matchup.
It should be a heck of a matchup. I doubt they'll guard each other. I don't think either team, they both draw a lot of fouls, so I don't think either coach wants to get their star in foul trouble. So while they'll be on the floor and they're both point guards, I doubt you'll see them guard each other. Maybe every once in a while there'll be a switch or something that they have to for a possession or two. But I know we're not going to put Reggie in that situation where he's on the bench with 3 fouls in the first half because Nate is so good at drawing the foul.
What's your key matchup for your team to be successful tomorrow?
Well, I think we really have to worry about Oakland tomorrow. I think that with what's happened to us in the last couple of weeks, there's some wrongs we have to right. And, our biggest opponent right now is ourselves. And we're making some really big mistakes. Our freshmen have hit that wall of knowledge where, we've got a couple different ways of playing like a ball screen, and they're confusing which way they should play. I'm giving them some credit, we're really not, they're not playing very well right now, and you go through ups and downs during the course of the season, and when you're as young as we are, you're going to have some downs, and we're in that down right now. We've proven that we can play really good basketball, and it's a matter of just pulling ourselves out of it. We come out tomorrow night, we make a couple jump shots to start the game, and we get a couple stops. You never know what's going to happen.
All right, Coach, best of luck tomorrow night, and safe travels home.
All right, you got it, Scott.